I'm 22 years of age now. So what is that? I don't know. A bunch of years. I'm not even going to try to do the math in my head. But my father used to play, like he played drums and plays like a bunch of instruments and stuff, and so my mom, for like an anniversary gift, bought him a like early 70s Ludwig Ringo Starr kind of deal with like old Zildjian cymbals before there was any writing on them or anything. There was 14-inch hi-hats, 16-inch crash, and a 20-inch ride. And bought him this drum set for an anniversary present, and it was in the basement, and I was 8 years old, and I decided I'm going to start to play these, and that's basically what happened. I just put the stereo on really loud and just play along to whatever. So it's been a little while now. Really kind of an accidental entrance into drumming, but I was like, why not, right? And it seems to have worked, I guess. The first band I ever played in was with a couple friends of mine. They were my two best friends from growing up, Mike and Charlie. We were called Not a Clue. And we played in my friend Mike's basement and played a couple Sweet 16 parties and pool parties and stuff like that in people's backyards. And we basically just played a lot of cover songs and had eventually had some original songs of our own and recorded a demo with Steve Brown, guitarist from the band Trickster, who happens to live in the town that I live in and was friends with my friend Charlie's dad, and so like did us a favor and recorded a CD for us, and it was like the coolest thing in the world, and then still is kind of the coolest thing in the world because Trickster is pretty cool. Well, I'd have to say that Trey Cool was a huge deal for me when I was, first started getting into music, and especially this type of music that we play now. Definitely played along to a lot of Green Day. Ian Paice from Deep Purple. Also, that was like one of the some of the stuff that my parents used to listen to, and therefore I listened to it as well. And Mike Portnoy from Dream Theater is definitely a big influence on me and my playing. I try to play like him. I can't exactly play like him, but I definitely am influenced by him. It's a tough question. I don't know. Play. Read stuff, watch stuff, listen to everything. Don't just say, oh, I only listen to this kind of music. I'm never going to listen to smooth jazz. Smooth jazz is great. I don't know. Just play everything. Listen to everything. Play all the time. Always read and try to learn as much of everything about everything as you possibly can. Is really the only thing I could really say, because that's what I did and still try to do. I'm really into media. I collect movies, which is really a bad idea because it's expensive, and really, what am I, how many times are you going to watch Desperado on DVD? You know what I mean? The Walmart 2 for $10 is a really bad thing in my life. It's terrible. You get into a lot of trouble. Well, I will say I just got Death to Smoochie for $3 the other day. That was pretty cool. But I don't know. I like listening to music and hearing new stuff and watching some movies and stuff, and hang out with my family and my girlfriend. And just, I don't know. When I'm not doing this, I'm pretty boring. I'm pretty boring when I do this too. So I don't know. I just like to hang out, drive around in my car. Well, we're about halfway through the Warped Tour now, and we're going on a fall tour in the U.S. In October, headlining tour, and that lasts about a month, and then there's a little break, and then another 3 weeks or so. Basically, going to do all the major cities in the U.S. and stuff. we're going to try to get overseas to a couple different places in the new year, and then probably start working on a new record and start the whole thing over again.